10 UK coastal escapes worth visiting. When it comes to seaside beauty, the United Kingdom doesn't disappoint. From Cornwall's golden bays to the haunting cliffs of the North Sea, this island nation is stitched together by some of the most breathtaking shores in Europe. In this guide, we'll explore 10 UK coastal escapes worth visiting, each a unique blend of charm, history, and tranquillity. Whether you crave windswept adventures, postcard-perfect harbours, or quiet sands where time seems to stand still, these destinations offer the perfect excuse to breathe in sea air and wander freely. 10. Deal, Kent, a quiet seaside with character. Tucked between Dover and Ramsgate, Deal is one of the southeast coast's most understated treasures. Pebble beaches stretch for miles, backed by Georgian terraces that whisper of maritime history. Once a bustling port, Deal has mellowed into a town that moves at its own graceful pace. Stroll along the elegant promenade to Deal Castle, a 16th century fortress built by Henry VIII, or explore the old high street, where independent shops and cosy cafes hum with local charm. The sound of the waves mingles with the cries of gulls, creating that quintessential seaside soundtrack. Thanks to its easy rail access from London, Deal makes an ideal weekend retreat. It's neither overrun with crowds nor too sleepy, just that perfect in-between. 9. Cuckmere Haven, East Sussex, nature's quiet masterpiece. Few places capture raw British beauty quite like Cuckmere Haven, where the river Cuckmere snakes elegantly through green valleys to meet the sea beneath the towering Seven Sisters cliffs. This is not a town, but a coastal landscape so iconic it has graced countless postcards and films. The weather-worn coastguard cottages overlooking the bay have become a symbol of rural peace. Walkers and photographers adore this area. The South Downs Way offers panoramic views of chalk cliffs glowing white against the blue channel. There's no pier, no ice cream van, and that's exactly the point. Cuckmere Haven is where you come to switch off completely. A perfect addition to any list of 10 UK coastal escapes worth visiting for its natural drama and silence. 8. Freshwater Bay, Isle of Wight. Cliffs, calm and timeless beauty. On the Isle of Wight's rugged southwestern shore, Freshwater Bay offers a taste of seaside serenity. Chalk cliffs frame a small shingle beach where the sea shimmers silver in the morning light. The bay has long inspired writers and artists. Alfred Lord Tennyson lived nearby, and his namesake trail leads to spectacular headlands and views over the channel. It's a spot for quiet reflection rather than sun loungers. Explore the caves at low tide, visit Dimbola Lodge, or sip tea at a clifftop cafe as sailboats drift past. The Isle of Wight itself is a designated UNESCO Biosphere Reserve, known for its unspoiled beauty and friendly pace. 7. Holkham, Norfolk, where the sea meets the sky. Holkham is the kind of beach that seems to go on forever. Located on the North Norfolk coast, this vast expanse of golden sand and salt marsh is part of the Holkham National Nature Reserve, one of Britain's most breathtaking natural treasures. Here, pine forests whisper behind rolling dunes, and the tide can retreat for half a mile, revealing endless mirror-like flats. Horses gallop along the shore, birds wheel overhead, and there's barely a building in sight. Holkham's neighbouring estate, Holkham Hall, adds a touch of grandeur with stately walks and a walled garden. This is the kind of coastal escape that recharges the soul. Peaceful, wild, and undeniably British. 6. Tenby, Pembrokeshire, Wales' colourful seaside gem. If joy could be painted, it would look like Tenby. Pastel-coloured houses line its cliffside, gazing over golden beaches and turquoise water. Encircled by medieval walls and brimming with charm, Tenby is a jewel on the Pembrokeshire coast, a region known for both natural beauty and warm Welsh hospitality. Explore Castle Hill for sweeping sea views, wander the harbour for fresh seafood, or take a boat to Caldey Island, where monks still live in quiet seclusion. Every corner of Tenby feels like a postcard moment. In summer, the beaches come alive with families and kayakers. In winter, the same shores offer serenity and salty winds. Tenby's blend of history, colour and coastal energy easily makes it one of the best UK seaside escapes worth visiting. 5. Bamburgh, Northumberland, where castles meet the coast. Few places are as cinematic as Bamburgh, a small coastal village on England's far northern edge. Here, Bamburgh Castle rises dramatically from a dune-covered cliff looking out over the endless North Sea. The beach below is pristine, long, clean and surprisingly quiet. On clear days you can even spot the Farne Islands, home to puffins and seals. History buffs can explore the castle's royal connections, while walkers can head along the coast to neighbouring sea houses or Beadnell. Bamburgh has that rare mix of grandeur and peace. There's no loud nightlife here, just the sound of waves crashing below the fortress walls. It's the Northumberland coast at its finest. 4. Salcombe, Devon, a harbour of sunshine and sailboats. Nestled in South Devon's rolling hills, Salcombe is every bit the picture-perfect seaside dream. Sailboats glide across turquoise estuary waters, boutique shops spill with coastal trinkets, and the air smells faintly of sea salt and ice cream. This is a place where life slows down. Days revolve around kayaking, crabbing and lazy lunches by the harbour. Take the short ferry to East Portsmouth Beach or wander to South Sands, where calm waves meet soft sand. Though Salcombe is known for its upmarket feel, it remains welcoming and authentically Devonian. Its views alone, especially from the clifftop walks, are worth the trip. 3. Falmouth, Cornwall, creative spirit by the sea. Cornwall is home to countless beloved beaches, but Falmouth offers something special, a perfect blend of artistic spirit, maritime history, and pure coastal joy. Once a key naval port, Falmouth now thrives as a lively harbour town filled with galleries, cafes and festivals. The National Maritime Museum Cornwall tells tales of seafaring adventures, while Gillinvey's beach provides the perfect place to unwind with sand between your toes. The town's creative heartbeat is felt everywhere: murals, live music, local art markets. And when you're ready to escape the bustle, take a coastal walk toward Pendennis Castle, or hop on a ferry across the Foul Estuary to St Mawes. Falmouth is proof that British seaside life can be both cultured and carefree. A must on any list of 10 UK coastal escapes worth visiting. 2. Whitby, North Yorkshire. History with a hint of mystery. Whitby is a seaside town where the past feels close enough to touch. Cobblestone streets wind through centuries of maritime tales, from whaling voyages to shipbuilding legends. Overlooking it all are the haunting ruins of Whitby Abbey, whose Gothic arches inspired literary legends. Down below, the harbour bustles with life. Fishing boats unload their catch, and fish and chip shops serve up crispy perfection. Walk the 199 steps to the Abbey for sweeping views, or stroll along the West Pier at sunset for one of England's most atmospheric scenes. Whether you come for history, scenery, or simply to lose yourself in its charm, Whitby never disappoints. It's one of the best preserved UK coastal towns and a beloved escape for travellers across generations. 1. Margate, Kent, the retro revival of the seaside. Once the poster child of British seaside holidays, Margate is now a comeback story. Located on the Isle of Thanet in Kent, it blends old-school seaside nostalgia with a burst of modern creativity. The famous Dreamland amusement park still buzzes with neon lights and vintage rides, while the Turner Contemporary Art Gallery anchors the town's thriving arts scene. Down by the beach, pastel huts line the sands, and the sunsets here, Turner's favourite muse, remain as glorious as ever. Margate has evolved into a place where old Britain meets new energy. You'll find retro cafes next to art installations, fishermen chatting with designers, and a community that's rediscovered its seaside pride. With its easy train connection from London, this coastal revival tops our countdown of 10 UK coastal escapes worth visiting. A perfect reminder that the British seaside never truly loses its magic. From the tranquil sands of Holkham to the vibrant harbours of Falmouth and Whitby's Gothic skyline, these 10 UK coastal escapes worth visiting prove that adventure and peace coexist beautifully along Britain's shores. Each destination offers a different mood, and together they tell the timeless story of Britain by the sea. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and don't forget to turn on the notification bell.